Good morning. I am Dr. N.U. Lakshmi, Assistant Professor of English, Sri Ayyappa College for Women. Today, I would like to draw your attention to Strife, one of the most famous plays of John Galsworthy. This play is prescribed as part of syllabus for second year UG students of MS University. First, I would like to give you a very short introduction to John Galsworthy. He was born on 14th August 1867 and died on 31st January 1933. He was a very famous English novelist and playwright. He won Nobel Prize in Literature in 1932. His major plays are The Silver Box, Strife, Joy, Justice, The Foundations, The Skin Game, A Family Man, Loyalties, Windows, Escape, Punch and Go. Now I'll give you a very short introduction to the play Strife. The play is set in 3 acts. This is his third play and the most successful one. This was first produced in 1909. It deals with a strike at a tin factory. The play focuses on the hardship among the workers' families and the confrontation between the company chairman and the leader of the strike. Major characters in the play are John Anthony, David Roberts, Annie Roberts, Edgar Anthony, Enid, Underwood, and Simon Harness. The play is set on 7th February afternoon. The workers of Tanata Tin Plate are on a strike since October. It is winter and most of the families are suffering due to cold and starvation. Now let's take a look at the first act of the play. John Anthony is the chairman of the company. The directors hold a board meeting at the home of the manager. Strike continues and men are starving. Simon Harness, the trade union representative, says that he will make the men withdraw their excessive demands and the directors should obey the demands of the union. David Roberts, the leader of the workers, wants the strike to continue till the demands are met. After the meeting, Enid Underwood talks to her father, John Anthony. Enid is worried about the sufferings of the families, especially Robert's wife Annie, who was once her maid. She is also worried about the strain of the affair on her father and even fears that her father may be outvoted. In Act 2, Scene 1, Enid visits the Roberts' cottage. He talks to Annie. While she was talking to Annie, Roberts arrives. Enid requests for a compromise. However, there is no change in Roberts' decision. He is not even moved by the condition of his wife. In Act 2, Scene 2, Harness gives a speech to the strikers. He asks them to cut their demands and promises that the union will support them and therefore they have to support the union. Robert says that the fight is against capitalism. At this time, he receives the news that his wife is no more and therefore he leaves the place. In Act 3, Enid talks to her brother Edgar Anthony. Now she is not concerned with the sufferings of the families, but she is concerned about her father. She asks Edgar to support him. However, Edgar's sympathies are with the men. As he learns the death of Mrs. Roberts, he says it is better to resign rather than making the workers suffer like this. Mrs. Roberts' death is a tragedy. This makes Edgar say that it is better to resign rather than making the workers suffer like this. John Anthony says that they should not give it up. He says, I quote, "Yield one demand and they will make it 6." Unquote. The directors feel that the dispute should be settled. Anthony does not agree and therefore he resigns. Roberts continues with his opposition. Finally, Roberts and Anthony are thrown over. The agreement is what is proposed before the strike. The play draws our attention to conflicting extremism and also the theme of capital versus labor. It also draws our attention to the insignificance of fighting to an end. Altogether, the play can be called as a tragic disaster. Thank you.